King Charles has been made a High Chief of Samoa during his visit to the Pacific island. It's the latest stop on the King and Queen's 11-day royal tour, Charles's first major overseas trip since his cancer diagnosis back in February. They'll also make an appearance at the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting, where several Caribbean nations are trying to get the issue of reparatory justice for slavery onto the agenda, as Katie Watson now reports.
Day 2 in Samoa, and it started with another very Pacific welcome. This was an ava ceremony, a ritual built around a drink made from a tree root, a sign of unity and connection. Shared with the king and delivered to him in a coconut.
God bless this ava. La Manuia.
There might not be red carpet here, but the Samoans are certainly rolling out the woven mats for the royal couple. The Queen had several separate engagements, learning about school literacy, as well as giving a speech on efforts to combat domestic abuse. Meanwhile, preparations got underway for the King's next engagement. We found artist Warwick Fuller taking in the scene. This is the 4th tour he's been on as the King's official artist.
I generally find places where I know the King is going to be, so that I can not paint something that I think he'd like, but paint something that I think is relevant to what he's seeing and doing.
He dropped the formal look for today, instead choosing a safari suit he designed. And King Charles heard how preserving these mangroves is helping to protect islanders' livelihoods. In a region vulnerable to plastic pollution and rising sea levels, people here were grateful he came to listen.
Oh, wow. How about that?
And that was very emotional for me. Yes, I think I consider myself blessed just to near him and did that handshaking. I saw the news in Australia that someone asked for permission to handshake and a hug, so I did the same, and here it is.
The rain failed to dampen the spirits of those performing. It's not often the world's leaders descend on Samoa. Islanders are making the most of being in the spotlight. It went on for hours, so it was a whistle-stop tour of the national park.
What a rainy end to a packed day here in Samoa. It's a long drive from the capital. It feels like a big effort for a brief photo opportunity that shows just how important the environment is for the King.
Climate will officially be top of the agenda at the leaders' meeting too, but a bigger debate is brewing. The Commonwealth has its roots in the British Empire, and while the UK doesn't want to talk about reparations, other members do. The state visit may be drawing to a close, but the politics is only just beginning. Katie Watson, BBC News in Samoa.